Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are staying safe. So my video today is about what I spend in a week. I've been watching a number of YouTube videos where some YouTubers are posting how much they spend in a typical week, and I thought, why not let me share how much I've spent this week. I'm shooting this on a Friday afternoon after getting the day off from work today, but yeah, so my week starts last Friday afternoon to today afternoon, what I've been spending on. So welcome. So let's start from Friday afternoon. Last week I was working from home, so basically I didn't pay for food for lunch. So I was at home, so I ate at home. I didn't pay anything for that. Most likely I'll eat a salad. Sometimes I make my own salad, sometimes I eat whatever has been cooked. So yeah, that is what I ate on Friday. In the evening, my friend invited me over to her house, which was nearby. I went over to her house. I carried a bottle of wine. So okay, the wine was in the house already, and yeah, I didn't buy it. So I didn't spend any money on the wine, but I did spend money on an Uber. I spent 150 shillings on that Uber, which is like 3,000. Yeah, Tanzania shillings there. So I spent 150,000 going to her house. So the first day I spent 150 shillings, which is like 3,000 Tanzania shillings. So the second day is on a Saturday. What did I do that Saturday? I was basically home. I had some work to do, so I spent the whole day at home. In the evening, I invited some friends over to my house. I had to buy drinks. I bought drinks for I think 2,800. I ordered via Chupasta. The drinks I think were 2,700. Delivery is 100 shillings, so that is 2,800. I had some wings in the freezer, so I made wings, and that's it. So in total on Saturday I spent 2,800, which is the equivalent of 56,000 Tanzanian shillings. Yeah, so that's what I spent on Saturday. So Saturday is my first zero spend day, so I didn't spend any money that day. Even I've been drinking from Friday and Saturday. I was like, okay, I've spent the day at home, didn't go anywhere, so basically ate home, food at home, and yeah, so Sunday was my zero spend day. So on Monday I was basically at home, so yeah, eating whatever I did at home, so I didn't spend money like on lunch or breakfast or whatever. However, we had no fruits at home, so I went to the nearest kibanda, just nearby walking distance. I bought fruits for like 300 shillings. And then I had to go and pick up my son from school. School is nearby. I usually walk because it's like 5 to 10 minutes, even like less than 10 minutes. I can just walk, but because he's 3, so I can't walk with him coming back home. Plus, it's next to the road, so it's not. I wouldn't want to be walking with him next to the road. So yeah, I spent some money on an Uber, which was like 120 shillings. I think that's like almost the minimum I want to spend on an Uber. I don't know how. Yeah. So on total on Monday I spent 420 shillings, which is close to 8,500 Tanzania shillings. Yeah. So that's all I spent on Monday. On Tuesday I was working from home, so I didn't spend any money on food, but I had to go and pick up my son again from school. Of course, I walked to school. Coming back, I took an Uber, which was 120 shillings, and that is all I spent on Tuesday. 120 shillings is like 2,400 Tanzania shillings. Yeah. So on Wednesday, I had some errands to do in town. So usually, I can either go by matatu or I can get an Uber, just depending on time, or it just depends on the number of factors. But given I work from home, I don't spend a lot of money on transport. And plus my transport budget here in Nairobi is not as big as it was in there. Okay, because like in there I used to drive to work, and that was before lockdown. So yeah, even if I spend money on Uber, it's because it's not like every day. So yeah, but I think on Wednesday I went by matatu. I had time, I think. Went by matatu, and I went with matatu. I think in town I took an Uber, but yeah, it was just short distances and it didn't take a lot of time. So in total on Wednesday I spent 360 shillings, which is like almost 8,000 Tanzania shillings or 7,000 something Tanzania shillings. Yeah, but that was purely on transport because I just had some errands to go and do in town. By the way guys, if you are liking this video so far, please don't forget to click the like button right here, and if you've not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. So on Thursday, of course, I was working from home. Yeah, so I didn't spend money on food apart from, I think we didn't have bread, so I went to buy bread. Bread cost 100 shillings, which is like 2,000 shillings. So that's all I spent on Thursday. I spent 100 shillings. So the last day is today morning. Yeah, I took the day off. I needed to do some family errands today, but we needed some groceries in the house. Groceries meaning things to buy in the market, sokoni, like tomatoes, fruits, and yeah, things like those, carrots. Usually if you buy from these people by the road, and there are quite many, but usually they are a bit more expensive. So what I do is I do like bulk shopping for maybe 2 weeks for the house, and yeah, and then after that, maybe if there's not something that I run off something, then I can just buy it. Like, remember on Monday I didn't have food, so I just went to buy nearby. But usually when I just do bulk shopping for my tomatoes, my carrots, my everything. Sometimes I can go to the market, but most times I'm like, I usually have things to do. In fact, the market I go to is Kware, and the market day is on Tuesday and Friday. Now, usually I'm working, so I can't go. Yeah, so I mostly send either my nanny, or because my son is in school, so she can go. But I also have a guy who is usually there, and he can buy stuff for me and then bring them to my house at a fee. So that is what I did today. I just prepared a shopping list, how much I wanted for what quantities, and then he bought them for me and he delivered them to my house. So my total shopping was about 3,000. Was about 3,300 or 3,400 shillings, which is like 60, almost 70,000 Tanzanian shillings, or 65,000 Tanzanian shillings. Yeah, I know it's expensive, more expensive than it would have been in Dar. I think in Dar I would have spent maybe 40,000 at most for 2 weeks. Yeah, I would have spent maybe 40,000, I think. Yeah, but I also pay him for transport and his fee. So the transport guy is different. Yeah, the transport there is different. I think it's about 250 shillings by motorbike, and I pay him his fee. So the total sum that I spent today was about 4,000 shillings, which is almost 80,000 Tanzanian shillings. Yeah, so that is groceries sorted for the house. Groceries by, yeah, things that you put in the fridge. Okay, so that's my spending for the week. Now let's go to the things I spend on a monthly basis. Then I can just break them down to how much the equivalent will be per week. Yeah, my maintenance expenses. Yeah, the first thing is my nails. Yeah, I've done my nails, but yeah, most of the time I do it. But yeah, most days I've been doing them actually. They cost me 3,000 Kenyan shillings, which is about 60,000 Tanzanian shillings. Yeah, I know. Even me, when I had that price in the beginning, I'll shop. And I think it's on the low end. Most places have been calling around either 3,000 or 4,000. The equivalent of this per week is 750 shillings. Yeah, which is like 15,000 Tanzanian shillings. Yeah, so that's how much I spend on my nails. So another thing I've spent on is on my hair. I've done those 2 strand twists for my natural hair salon nearby. I've been a bit lazy on my hair really, because most of the time I work from home, but I have a wig. Like in case I need to show up to something official, yeah, I put on that wig and I'm good to go. Yeah, doing the 2 strand twists cost me 1,500, but I'd washed and steamed my hair at home, so it just cost me 1,500. I probably stayed with them for 3 weeks to 1 month, so that equivalent becomes 325 Kenyan shillings. Yeah, about 7,000 Tanzanian shillings, yeah. And then the last thing I do on a monthly basis would be to pay for my water bill. My water bill ranges, the average is just about 1,700 Kenyan shillings, about 34,000. So if I divide that into 4 to get the cost per week, that becomes 425 Kenyan shillings, about 8,000 or 9,000 Tanzanian shillings. Yeah. So this is all I've spent this week. Of course, this one does not include some of my other expenses, maybe like clothes, my son's clothes, or whatever. But yeah, so this is roughly how much I've spent. So this is roughly how much my past week has costed me. The total amount is 9,878 Kenyan shillings. You can do it a rough estimate of 10,000 Kenyan shillings, which is around 200,000 Tanzanian shillings. Yeah, that I've spent this week. It could have gone higher if it could have gone higher if I spent money maybe on clothes, but I don't buy clothes every day. Or yeah, what else? Yeah, so that's about it. That's what I've spent this week. Let me know, guys, how much do you spend on a weekly basis. If I was working in the office, my cost would definitely have been higher because I would still have to go to and from my house to the office. So yeah, thank God for working from home. It has saved me transport money. So that's all, guys. That's what I spent my money on this week. If you like this video, please don't forget to click the like button right here below, and if you want to subscribe to my channel, please do subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.